I'm gonna go ahead and start without him.
Well, let's get you in there then. I'm gonna need your details.
Name.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
First off, I need to get this out of here. Facial hair gone.
Take the time and get this right.
That one,
From what
kinda
I
like that one.
hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon. We're gonna need a fair record of you.
Definitely not 40. I'm definitely not 40. I hope I'm not 40.
Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe.
Okay. These customizations are something now. What the heck?
Quite a record we'll have on you. You're lucky you were caught.
Man,
the way the
editing this
town
dude
feels
is
about what happened,
ugly.
you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that? Okay
I'm
then.
not exactly sure what to pick. That don't work for now.
Yep.
Hmm. What is it doing? I see barely. I'm being quiet because I'm trying to like none of those look good. None of those look good. What in the world? Alright, I think that's gonna be good enough. Alright, I guess he's good.
Let's get a photograph. Hold up your fingers. Stay there.
Alright. I'm wondering like what to expect with Red Dead Online. What to expect. I'm going to get killed straight out of the gates. What kind of horse am I going to get? Is it going to be just like GTA? Got so many questions. The penitentiary. Alright.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
Where am I at?
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We
Hey,
need to
there I
perform
am.
a work detail out in Rhodes. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
Red Dead Online.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh,
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, Cleve.
Okay, okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away. before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen.
I like
Yes,
that
sir.
dude.
How about you pick up these guns? Is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse.
I'm sorry, dude. Already running into him while I'm a great worker. I'm good at this.
It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride.
Oh, this one.
Ready? Wonderful.
I mean, this one's pretty cool. I like the
will
color.
Forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary.
Horley.
Awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in
No.
body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that.
Of course.
Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too.
You can activate cinematic
see.
in
Or maybe you just want to put it all behind
this
you and
mode.
forget
Oh,
you
is he
were in
not
there at
following
all.
him?
That would be fine.
Yeah, he is.
of
Okay.
course. You're just up here. There's the camp. Hitch your horse.
Alright, I will hitch my horse. Teach me how to play the game again.
Come on, hitch up. This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Who is?
Madam, we're back.
Hello,
Who are you?
Jessica Leclerc. How do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't
Probably.
be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way.
Man,
Find a
my
change of
dude.
clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Nice. Lasso's my favorite part. This is don't got a lot of options here. I ain't gonna wear a coat right now. Alright, shirts. That one's fine. You always need suspenders. You're not gonna see them, but they're there. I don't need gloves. Pants. There we go, he's looking better already. Yes. This is my starting clothes, I guess.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. See, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may
Oh,
be.
heck yeah.
I don't
Look at
judge.
that.
You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye. For now.
For
Then
now.
Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, I get to pick it? Set camp location. Can I only pick one area?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Scrawny nag.
Get on to the station. It's not too far.
I'll get there. You leave me alone. I like the time. Perfect timing for, like, riding. And this horse doesn't have much stamina. I'm used to a horse that is pretty strong and beefy. Not sure how I feel about Red Dead Online yet. Since I made my camera slightly transparent, I look really orange because of the background. That's hilarious. You wait right there. I meant to stop earlier. I don't think he actually speaks.
You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you.
I'll make him go away.
Blue
that door just opened by itself.
Okay. Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Red Dead Online literally, like, they threw it out of nowhere. They said it was coming out late November, but they, like, literally threw it out of nowhere. I've not seen another player yet. I'm not sure how this works. If the tutorial you don't see him. But I wonder if everybody has the same camp in the beginning and we're all going to be right there. Feels almost just like the story mode right now. It just has you doing stuff to learn how the game works. Somewhere inside of here. Where's the trail to get to it? Oh. This is hidden really well. I'm not really seeing it. Then again, I can't really see anything, so... That's not... Oh, whoa. This is gonna take me forever to find this, just saying. Probably a pat. Alright, that'll work. I didn't even see that stump there. There it is. Oh, this is a gang hideout. Oh, hi there, buddy. Is this my hideout now? What am I searching the hideout for?
Okay. Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be kind.
Alright.
Don't kill me, please.
Alright, then give me the map. That was a... Alright, see ya. I'm just gonna loot your base. I found a treasure map? Alright, that's not too far away. Can I search this? I guess I can't search that. Alright, you. Let's get out of here. I can actually see now. The fog's gone. That helps. Why are you so loud? I wonder how many players can be in a server. Oh, the treasure chest, I thought I was gonna have to like dig for it. Can you step in front of that? There you go. Take everything. Why wouldn't I want it? Ranked up to rank 2. Gold bars to be used to purchase or unlock certain items early. So where's my camp? acquire my first ability. How do I do that? There we go. I guess I'll take this one. Alright, there we go. Who's Clay Davies? You know what's great? I just realized that you won't be getting 60,000 phone calls because it's not GTA. That makes me feel so much better. That was one of my least favorite things about GTA Online. I got so many phone calls, it was unreal. I need a brush. I don't even know if I have a brush. Do you start with that? Or? So far, the world doesn't feel as in-depth right now. Like, a lot of things aren't going on. Where is this Clay Davies dude? Why would I walk all the way around that way? Not going to do it. Start matchmaking? Start matchmaking for what? What am I matchmaking for? Am I going to be doing a team deathmatch?
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out in roads with a bunch of horses they stole off of me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off the fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Saint Denis once you have the horse flesh, and I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
We all have the exact same color horse. It's not even random. What? Okay. What in the world's going on? First online thing that shows up and we're all lacking. Or maybe it's just me. Now I gotta steal a horse. What in the world? I like this colored horse. This is a pretty horse. I about ran into a tree. I turned around to try to see the enemy, and I about ran into a tree.
Well, Horley was right about you, dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. All right. Here's some money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
Good, I liked that horse. I liked it.
Howdy.
Horse insurance. I don't think it needs it yet, does it? I guess I have to, okay. Oh, rename it. Oh, okay. That'll work, Susan. I meant to change the color. I can't buy anything right now. That sucks. That was an odd way to introduce you to the whole online deal. That was really random, really weird. So I'm going to my camp this time. I actually want to see how that works. This horse is a lot better. I just tried to drift. Realize this isn't my horse. Well, it is now. I didn't want it to sit right there in the mud, but alright. Hey there, bud.
How do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg, and I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to them, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
So what can I do with my camp? Form a posse, that's pretty cool. Rank 4. That's nice. Just a giant mud puddle in the middle of my camp. Emotes. Oh man. This is literally... I can already feel that this is just GTA Online as a cowboy. I can feel it. What am I eating? I just held the eat button. Alright. I think that's all I'm gonna stream for this for now. That was like the tutorial in the beginning of Red Dead Online. I know I'm gonna enjoy it and play it a lot like I played GTA Online. And I think it fully comes out for everybody on the 30th. So we'll all be able to play this on the 30th. It's pretty great though.